Now, I don't know if people notice, and it's probably been some time since you watched the last episode. Maybe you were binge watching this and just went straight from the last episode to this one like I just did. Since I'm actually recording these back to back. Uh-oh. Well, 1 second. There we go. Get that up front there. But I end an episode, I tend to try to end the episode with decent timing with regard to the music for some reason, which I just tried to do at the end of the last episode. I still wish the game would at least acknowledge in some way these weird bomb foods that just constantly have their quality going down. For some reason, yeah. I guess the reason I can never tell before starting the minigame that something is. Oh, jeez, you guys. Jeez, that something is melt, and I think the reason is that it looks like they're using a pot from the animation that you see with the plankton. And yet when you do it yourself, I'm pretty sure you're using a pan. Having fun there? I still don't know if it's faster for me to do minigames myself or not. It might depend on the minigame. And sometimes you need to do an action more or fewer times depending on the food specifically too.
Nicely done.
Nothing to combine here though. But honestly, I don't think that combining food's actually going to save you much time. Because in reality, if the limiting factor is how quickly Gary churns out the food, me combining orders does nothing to help with that. The choke point is Gary. So, what I do basically what I do once the food has entered the queue is irrelevant. There's absolutely nothing I can do actually to speed up the total influx of food, or the total throughput of food, if what's always happening is that Gary just isn't producing the food for me quickly enough. There we go. I am still bugged by that graphical bug though, with stuff looking like it's losing quality when it's not. Sometimes it takes me a moment to get to some food before helping with it, and I start to wonder if I actually did lose quality, but no, I didn't. Come on, Gary. Like, we've got 11 orders left in total. We've only got 3, so we got, what, 6 orders left for Gary to give us? Both of you guys, come on. And yet we only have 2 in the queue. Hey! See, did it actually just not lose quality or not? I have no idea.
Nicely done.
I'm not even certain.
Now this is how you do it.
I don't think it helps either that apparently on the top screen you can't see what the qualities that are of the foods while you're playing the minigame. And 2, and then 2, I think the change in quality is reflected instantly once you finish the minigame, not when the Not when the little graphical effect actually reaches the icon on the top screen. Come on.
Patrick is in deep. Squidward, I'll be right there. Help is on the way.
Can't cut bread. I still question why we're cutting an entire loaf of bread for one piece of French toast. Do you just have to cut every loaf in search of the perfect slice or something? Oh, hello.
I can do this one.
Beautiful. I'm sure that was fun to model.
I'm on my way.
Because whoever modeled that as a game developer just made a SpongeBob foot and nothing else. I imagine it was fun creating a scene with a big disembodied SpongeBob foot. I still don't know how I would ever not get it perfect on that minigame. That minigame's just a formality. Okay, so we've got everything in the queue out on the stage now.
Patrick.
So now, how quickly we can actually go through food actually matters. There we go, I actually got the thing done for once.
Think my workers need me.
Took maximum amount of time to do it, granted, but still. I'm curious how much of an impact your Plankton's experience with all these things really has. Because I feel like, how could I possibly still need to paint things myself after how much experience I picked up for it? Because I've been doing this for a long time, garnishing too. Although at the same time, I'm going through more and more food in total, and yet
Watch and learn.
I still only occasionally need to do these mini games. Most of the time, the Planktons actually do manage to do these mini games for me.
Squidward needs help again.
So maybe it's just the total amount of minigame I have to play is about the same. Because even though I need to play the minigame proportionally fewer times because of the Plankton getting better at each task, there are more potential opportunities for that chance to be calculated, whether or not I have to do a task for them or not. Darn it.
I do.
Whoa. So I end up in total actually doing about the same amount of stuff myself, as a guess. Closed. Oh! I got an okay dish? How'd that happen? Oh, that was probably a bomb.
That's always said.
Whatever. Oh well. This game would be a little bit more proactive about telling me about those. Oh my god, wrong screen. Let's get that done and just head on over. Oh, great. I wasn't trying to not say my changes, I was trying to cancel leaving. Actually, no, I don't want the salad bar. And it's jelly themed. Why is it jelly themed? Weren't we supposed to be showing them tough food?
These recipes will really bring in the customers.
Whatever. Let's get going before we go more of episode time than we are already
What time is it?
have destined ourselves to do.
Time to cook.
Yeah, I like that we start out with a relatively full set of stuff to do here. Oh shoot. Start bombs.
Here's more coming at you, Gary. I love cooking.
Alright, I need to help out with each of these, certainly, considering the current quality of it.
That's one, yes.
But then we also have the bomb here.
I'll say
Was this the bomb?
There you go.
I need to help with.
Coming, Squidward.
Oh shoot.
Let my spatula guide you.
Yeah, having two of those combinations in a row is probably not the best idea, because that's a lot of stuff to stay on top of. And then immediately after that came a bomb.
All right.
So now we actually have some stuff to be overwhelmed by.
This one can be tricky.
This one seems to have its quality okay so far. Again, I'm just assuming that what happens on these is the quality decreases over time. That's what it looks like. I'm not certain because the game has never explained it to me at all.
Uh-oh. Looks like my station's in trouble.
A little early there.
Best one yet.
Beautiful.
Squidward, let's turn that frown upside down.
I'm gonna watch this thing the whole time.
Two thumbs up.
Wonderful.
Way up.
And in reality, it has some very good quality.
Boom.
Alright, both those are good, I think.
Another one down. My workers are in trouble.
Yeah, whatever.
Help is on the way.
There you go. And more help. Calm
I
down.
can do this one.
It's so funny to me how frantic how much of this game is, and then some of these activities like painting, no rush at all. No, go down there. You're supposed to.
To the grill. Squidward, I'll be right there.
Darn it. I need to not lose time like that, though. Because that's seemingly the quality that I'm going to lose on that one bomb order that I just got. I don't know why the game tends to not respect me trying to move things from one place to another. Jeez, guys. Man.
Sandy, I'm sending in the troops.
No, you're not. We have unknown sauces to put on this bun.
I love cooking.
Oh man, stacking.
Do this one.
You guys are supposed to be good at this. Darn it.
Woo, that was a close one.
It's all hard times to get myself to pay enough attention to those. Just get it through.
Order up.
Maybe I'll do it myself, just... Again, I'm still not entirely certain how these work. These bomb ones, so I kind of want to just watch them myself the entire time. Both to keep up the quality and maybe to,
My workers need help.
jeez guys,
This one can be tricky.
get a better idea of how they work mechanically.
Now this is how you do it.
One thing that's kind of annoying, I think, on the challenges is you don't get that countdown at the beginning. And that, for me, that is very helpful because it helps me put my cursor into position. Which for so many games, especially chopping, is a pretty big deal. That's why I think I've never actually managed to finish chopping
I need to get
in a challenge game.
Squidward. This one can be tricky.
I mean, it's funny to me how much difficulty I used to have with this particular minigame, and now it's very rare I don't get perfect on it.
Perfect.
Like that.
Time to help Squidward.
Guys, calm down.
Let me help you out. Now that's how it's done. Out you go. I'll show you how.
And one One way. Other way. Other way. One way. There we go.
Talking about.
I'll feel like breading and frying. Ah! I want to combine those. Oh no! Why do they do this? Why did they make the last one locked? It just makes you wait.
I think the grill is in trouble.
Whatever. I want to combine those two sides, and I really wish the game did not limit you to moving things
Let me see that.
in between when Gary decides to
Perfect.
move the conveyor periodically. And it's going to take forever. Quality spine on those.
Side customer.
Yeah, every now and then I should make the rounds and actually assure the quality of all the food I'm making. So now we're just waiting on this last sandwich, essentially.
Got it, little guy.
And then the episode is done.
That was great.
Everything else okay right now? So far.
Oh, Squidward needs a hand.
Or not.
Let my spatula guide you. There you go.
It is weird when they decide to have music and not have music in this game.
My workers need help.
Actually, I feel like it's basically the same music.
Help you out.
No, so what I think happens is music starts playing once you go back to the overworld, so to speak, for lack of a better term, to this screen.
Out you go.
Sandwich!
Hang on, Sandy. Let it
But then,
see how it's done.
when a little jingle plays after you complete a minigame, that resets the music, I think. But the music actually keeps playing once you start a minigame.
Nicely done.
It never gets interrupted
Sandy needs help.
by you starting a game.
Ooh, I can do this one.
The one thing I like about this particular painting minigame is it completely transforms the appearance of what you're making.
Perfect. Out you go.
Looks totally different with all the painting put on. Come on, man. Gary, what are you doing?
Alert! Patrick needs me.
No, he doesn't.
I'll save you.
Just helpless.
Much better.
Ah! I feel like I should have got that one. Yeah, keep on going. Just admire these animations and the sounds.
Squidward needs
Oh,
help.
come on.
Let me see that. Oh boy!
I wonder what the minimum amount of sauce is
I'm on my way.
to use to complete that
I can
minigame.
do this one.
I feel like they might give you exactly twice as much as you need. So it might be theoretically possible to do, only wetting the brush once. I'm not sure. Alright.
I like this look for the Krusty Krab.
I wonder if we've already got the Mermalayer done now. We'll see next time. Bye everyone, and a challenge next time too.